How's everybody doing today? Hopefully, uh, once again having this tribute for Hogan. Sorry. Love the guy or hate the guy, you have to admit he was one of the best professional wrestlers and really got this company off the ground. And we would have there would be no Bret Hart. There would be no, Rock. There would be no Stone Cold. Nobody would be around if it wasn't for, Hogan and the building that he created with Vince McMahon. So you got to give the man props, regardless of what you thought about him personally, politically, or whatever. Same could be said. There's other wrestlers that are out there that I obviously won't name names for, but they've all got some controversy. So, but Hogan. Hulk will live forever. Hulkamania will live forever. Alright. Alright, give me just a minute, guys. I'll be right back.
You know this person?
Is your cat getting too cool? Give him Temptation's treats.
These days, you've got two choices. Buying a new car, or making the one you've got run like new. We know which one we choose. That's why at Firestone Complete Auto Care, we have thousands of ASC certified technicians nationwide trained to spot an issue with your vehicle before it becomes a problem. Get more out of your car. Firestone Complete Auto Care.
We need to show the world we're good.
I'm keeping my eye on you guys.
Bro, I don't know, I panicked.
Get tickets now
Showtime.
for the baddest comedy of the summer.
I promise to play you respectfully. Prego, cappuccino, extra grande. Naked Jack. Who's bad? Great.
The Bad Guys 2.
Not bad at all.
Rated PG in theaters Friday.
For adults with obesity, Zepbound means change.
It's changing what I believe is possible when it comes to weight loss.
Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off. Don't take if allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduled procedures.
No, it
with
wasn't.
anesthesia.
And I
If you're
broke it.
nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills, taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems.
Ask your healthcare provider about Zepbound. Explore savings options today.
Losing to last week's leftovers.
Time to bring the juice.
When every day feels like Monday, bring the juice. Minute Maid.
It shouldn't have broke. It shouldn't have broke.
You walked into my life like a dream. Till your heart feel like a dream.
This is MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, which hosts an historic two-night Summerslam beginning this Saturday. Crews are already working to get the Summerslam set ready to go for the biggest party of the summer. And tonight, the final Raw before Summerslam is in Detroit, Michigan. We are downtown.
D-Town!
Tonight at the Little Caesars Arena.
Yeah, I wonder if Eminem's there. Eminem don't give a shit about WWE.
To celebrate the life and career of Hulk Hogan and to get ready for SummerSlam. Monday Night Raw is live.
Yeah, it's alright. I know it's Hulk Hogan just died and everything, but at the same time, and like, come on, like, we gotta prepare for SummerSlam. We don't need to spend this time memorializing Hogan. Have a special tribute show on a different day just for him. Like, that's the best idea, I think. But it's just me who's day one. Last bottle of Coke. The best.
What a week for main event Jey Uso. On SummerSlam Saturday at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, he teams up with his cousin, the original tribal chief, Roman Reigns, to take on Braun Breaker and Big Bronson Reed in a massive SummerSlam tag team match.
The path to New Jersey is mighty, mighty difficult because Jey Uso will be in action tonight on Raw ahead of the SummerSlam showdown as he goes one-on-one with Big Bronson Reed.
That is our main event tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Bronson's gonna squash Jay like a bug tonight. Like, obviously, I mean, whoever wins tonight clearly is not gonna win on Saturday.
Big Bronson Reed, 5 nights from SummerSlam.
I promise you this much, if Big Bronson Reed has his way, Jey Uso is going to be in bad, bad shape when we arrive at MetLife Stadium.
Look at this place, sold out tonight in Detroit. Everybody's ready for SummerSlam.
All right, so what are we thinking? We thinking that Jey Uso's gonna win this, or we thinking Bronson Reed's gonna win this thing tonight?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is... They don't like you in Detroit, Paulie.
no, my name is not Boo.
I mean, in Detroit it is, Paul.
My name is Paul
Heyman.
I didn't come out here tonight to be disrespectful to you, main event Jey Uso.
Yeah, okay, Paul. You're disrespectful to everybody. I love you, man, but you're disrespectful to everybody. Come on, now. Be for real.
In the main event against Big Bronson Reed. I came out here tonight to speak man to man. Former bloodline
More like
member to
man to
bloodline member wanted to speak.
monocle. You ain't even an oracle. You're a monocle. TC. OTC. Ones to the
Wanted to
sky.
speak to you from the heart tonight in front of a worldwide audience about family. I see that look in your eye. I've seen that look in your eye before. And I'll create a little bit of, I know you can dive out here really fast.
Look at Paul backing up like a little
That
bitch.
you accepted your cousin, the OTC, Roman Reigns' invitation to team with him this Saturday at Summerslam against Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. And you're doing it all in the name of family. Because you love your family.
Ones to the sky.
Right
Ones
from
to the
wrong.
sky.
We know family, schmamly. Family is always going to let you down.
Oh, is that right, Paul?
Family is always going to get you in trouble. Trust the oracle. That's not a prediction. That's a prophecy.
Oh, you switched it up. Not a spoiler.
I can see you're not buying into what I'm trying to sell you.
Ain't nobody buying your shit, Paul. Come on. And OTC is here tonight. He's in town tonight.
Here, let me lay this one on you. When you were a kid, did your mother tell you that it was Santa Claus that left the presents underneath the tree?
Paul, you're gonna spoil some stuff right now. Don't do it.
In other words, Jey Uso, your mother lied to you.
Damn, Paul. There's kids in the audience, man.
About his mother, all of your mothers lied to you too.
There's kids in the audience, Paul. Come on.
Boo! Except for the Jewish ones, because my tribe knows better. Did your father tell you that he wanted you to be more iconic than he ever was? Huh? Is that what your father Rikishi told you? He doesn't want that. Your father lied to you too. Tell me this. When Roman Reigns named a next in line for tribal chief, he didn't pick you, did he? He picked Solo. And how did that work out for your family, huh? And now...
I remember OTC got the Ofala back. So it worked out pretty good, I think.
Tribal chief, right? Does he tell you now he wants you to be as rich and as famous and as big as he is? Because if Roman Reigns told that to you, Roman Reigns lied to you too. I want you to know I'm not saying this out of anger, out of malice. I'm saying this because Jey Uso,
Don't say you love him.
I love you.
Yeah, okay, Paulie. You turn your back on everybody at some point, man. Come on.
So, you know, just like family. Yeet!
No yeet, Paul. No yeet. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize you can. Bullshit. 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 Bullshit.
You know what family is why I'm here. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you one more time, OG. Keep running your mouth about my family, because you know I don't play about mine. Here I go. OG, you know me. I'm gonna pull off on my family every single time. Hey, because that's just me, Oos. And guess what? That bloodline that still run deep in my veins, Oos. You out here talking crap to me, disrespecting me, talking about all the things that I can do without Roman. And I did it in spite of him. But real talk, no, OG. I went out on my own to see if I could pull up. I won the World Heavyweight Championship to prove it to myself. It's family, OG. You reached out to my family, where the hell yours at? You know what time it is. We brought your ass into my family. You walked in. Real talk. So here's what's gonna happen. You screwed my cousin at WrestleMania. Your boys screwed me out of the World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. It's on you, OG. So whatever happens tonight, it happens at SummerSlam, it's on your ass. Talk to him, Detroit. 4 letters.
One word.
Hey, no. Fuck that. We're gonna run this shit back.
Run this shit back, Jay.
And fired up Jey Uso tonight as Paul Heyman begins to sow the seeds of defiance. The seeds of doubt between Jey Uso and Roman Reigns as they are set to team together Saturday.
Oh, little Paulie looks mad.
Tonight, Corey Graves, Jey Uso finds himself in a very dangerous main event. You used the phrase fired up. I think that might be an understatement. I think we just witnessed Jey Uso go downright nuclear. Whether that's a curse or a blessing remains to be seen. And speaking of nuclear, this is a fire Monday Night Raw tonight as we head towards SummerSlam. The World Heavyweight Champion is here. Gunther with a message for his opponent at SummerSlam, CM Punk, tonight. And the Wrestling Minute World Tag Team Champions, the Judgment Day. Finn Balor and JD McDonough will defend their gold against Joaquin Wilde and Cruz Del Toro of the LWO. And how about this 8-woman tag team matchup tonight? Rhea and Io team with Stephanie and Nikki Bella to take on the world champ Naomi, Chelsea Green, and the Secret Purpose 8-woman tag team matchup live tonight.
They don't want none. They don't want none.
The following is a 6-person mixed tag team match to number 1 fall. Introducing first from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the phenomenal
AJ Styles with an opportunity to win his second Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam
teaming up with the Kabukis.
Against the Judgment Day, live on Netflix.
They don't want none. They don't want none. They don't want none. They don't want none. Alright, so we'll meet these commercials since, you know, we're live and everything. Yeah, so back to kind of my my views on Hulk Hogan. Again, the man was fantastic. You got to think Hogan and the NWO, when they started in WCW, man, they almost killed WWE for good. Now, granted, I think WCW's downfall has been well documented. Obviously, you know, Tony Schiavone saying that Mick Foley was going to win the championship. That'll put some butts in the seats. I think it backfired on WCW. I think that's kind of what flipped it and made it where WWE was able to survive. Well, that along with the fact that, you know, Ted Turner, they didn't, WCW, like AOL, all those guys wanted out of, you know, wanted out of WCW and wanted out of the wrestling business. So, but again, I think Hogan, you know, Hogan turning heel at that point was major for the business, and I think that again that probably rejuvenated the vibe, you know. But again, I mean, what, love the guy or hate the guy, you know, as far as for love the guy or hate the guy as far as for his wrestling skills. I mean, he wasn't the greatest wrestler in the last 20 years, let's be honest. You know, I mean, obviously his age got up there with him. He could still go out and do his 5 moves that he needed to do, but, you know, like I said, love the guy or hate the guy, whether you agree with his politics or you agree with, you know, you don't agree with the words that he allegedly said. No, I mean, I guess it's not really allegedly. There was audio of it. But, you know, dealing with those words. Sorry, guys, it's been a long day. But, you know, him using those words decades ago, like, you know, several years ago. Obviously, we've all said things and all done things that we wish we could take back and we wish we could undo, you know, but at the same time, you know, as a Christian, I, you know, believe that the Lord saves us, and, you know, do we get forgiven of our sins by Christ? Absolutely. Do we, you know, does that mean everybody's going to forget? No, absolutely not. So, you know, it is what it is, and nobody's going to forget everything that's happened. But if you take that context out, take that away from it, leave the two items separate, leave the wrestler separate from Terry Bollea, the person, you cannot dispute the fact that Hulk Hogan was one of the biggest names. One of the biggest names in wrestling, you know, going back over the last 40 years. So, I mean, I grew up watching Hogan. You know, I grew up watching all of the old days, and Hogan was larger than life. Hogan came from that era where it was, you know, there was the group that they were not normal people, kind of like what everything it is now is, you know, like most of the wrestlers nowadays are just normal. But Hogan was there whenever it was the characters, you know, the comic book type heroes, when, you know, you had Iron Sheik and, you know, you had The Undertaker as his dead man persona. So, you know, Hogan hulking up. Oh, hulking up. That was that. That was one of those things. So, again, love the guy personally, hate the guy personally, whatever. You can't dispute. You can't dispute how different it is. So. And yes, that goes for whether or not you hate Chris Benoit or you love Chris Benoit, right? Chris Benoit was one of the best technical wrestlers of all times. But WWE will never be able to separate Chris Benoit, the wrestler, versus Chris Benoit, the human. I won't get into any conspiracy theories or anything like that about Chris Benoit, but I will say, Chris Benoit, as far as a technical wrestler, hands down, probably he should be on the Mount Rushmore if you're just looking at his wrestling ability. But, obviously, if he did what he is alleged that he did, then I agree that he, as a human being, and I'll tell you, I'm kind of, the reason why I'm a little partial, I guess, to Chris Benoit is I met the man. When I was living in Orlando, I was working at the TGI Fridays, and right outside the airport. And they have doing a house show in Daytona. This was back in 2004, I think, somewhere around there. And, I met the man. He came in, he was having lunch before the house show in Daytona. Orlando was the biggest airport around there, so everybody was flying into there. I actually waited on him. I was a server for lunch that day, and I knew he was, I wasn't originally his server, but I saw him come in and I asked, to swap tables because the person that was waiting on him didn't know who he was. I knew who he was and I was excited, so waited on him. I treated him like any other human. He was so chill, so calm, so cool, like no issues whatsoever. In fact, he actually gave me free wrestling tickets for the Daytona show that was going on that night. Went to the show afterwards, went back to TGI Fridays to get something to eat afterwards, and walked in, and Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Chavo, and Umaga were all there, all sitting at a table. I walk in, and Benoit sees me, remembers me from lunch that morning, and actually waves me over, and I got to sit down with those four legends in wrestling. Okay, Chavo. I use that term legend loosely for Chavo, but oh, come on, Dom. What the hell? But sat down with them, got their autograph, and it's, I think 3 of them are no longer with us now, of those 4. So, again, never would have thought in a million years that, that was something that would have happened. That would have been the case. But, I would have never thought that something like that happened. And again, I'll let you all believe what you want to believe on what happened. And, personally, if he did what is alleged that he did, I don't think he was of a sound mind whenever he did it. So, and I don't know if you can really, being a legal person, being a lawyer, mens rea is something that, the criminal aspect has to look. And if you don't know what mens rea is the mental wherewithal. You have to have the mental piece of what you're trying to do, or what you're intending to do. And I think, again, if he does have CTE like they all like everybody claims that he did, and his brain's that of a 90-year-old Alzheimer's patient, then okay, yeah, he couldn't have had the mental capacity. So, but at the same time, he made a conscious effort to. According to everybody else, he made a conscious effort, but it is what it is. So, but unfortunately, it just means he'll never be in the WWE Hall of Fame. Even whenever they, WWE put in the Four Horsemen, they didn't include the version that was in WCW. It's only the previous version, the version with Arn Anderson and Ric Flair and Tully Blanchard, I think. It was the older generation. It wasn't the new one with Kurt Hennig or Chris Benoit and Steve Mongo McMichael, which of those four from that Four Horsemen, who would have thought Ric Flair would be the last one alive, right? I mean, who would have thought that Chris and Kurt and Mongo would all be gone long before Ric Flair. So, yeah, it's crazy. But anywho, let's see. I don't know what's going on with this match. I think this is a kind of dumb thing to do, but one of those, I think, is SmackDown's coming to Arizona. It's going to be at Mullet Arena, which is not a very large arena, so I'm kind of surprised that they're actually doing it there, but maybe they're having some difficulty selling stuff out. I know whenever I was at Raw earlier this month, it wasn't sold out. There were quite a few seats still open, but you couldn't really tell it from the camera views the way that they were doing it, but I'm torn some, man. I kind of I like Dom at times. I don't like him. I mean, he's a very talented athlete. He is a very, very talented wrestler. Which makes sense considering the fact who his dad is, but get him. Come on, Kyrie. Oh, nice. I wonder what they're going to do with Liv whenever Liv comes back. I wonder how they're going to, play into that whole thing. And I think Liv might go back to being a face. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Styles wants it. Oh, here goes Dom. Oof. Dom dropped on that stack of dimes he calls a net. AJ's been waiting to get his hands on Dom. Dom was never hurt, though. We all know that Dom was never hurt. We know it's just because Dom didn't want to go to the Middle East. I mean, come on, let's be honest. So, oh, get out of the way. Get out of the way, Roxanne. Nice. Oh, yeah. Well, phenomenal forearm coming up. Call for it. Call for it. Call for it. Nice. Oh, that was an elbow from Kyrie. Good job. That was a phenomenal forearm. Boom. Which means that AJ Styles is going to lose at SummerSlam, more than likely. Although, I mean, I think Dom's had his fun with the Intercontinental belt. I think we get it off of him now. And actually let somebody else hold it for a little bit. I think AJ deserves it. I see champ. I see champ. Banger after banger after banger. So now they're gonna have a rubber match. Yeah, listen, careful with that, Sheamus. We don't want to see Rusev's Miro, if you know what I mean. Oh, Lord, what is Grayson Waller doing?
I'm feeling different. I'm going to Austin Theory. Now the greatest tag team of all time. It's back. That's right. The New Day.
And now Kofi and Woods are backing away. Backing away.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I do. Yeah, maybe. You want to go with the health department? I mean, what? It's music to my ears. Take a haircut. You're down there who's playing for a banger beatdown.
Get him, Sheamus.
After banger. After banger. After banger. After banger. Yeah, I know. We ain't scared. We ain't scared at all, Sheamus.
Nah. Somebody's letting their hummingbird ass overwork. Or no, they're letting their I don't even remember the damn saying right now. Somebody let their mouth get the better of him. That's what it happened. Alright, I'll be right back.
One huge win can change your life.
That fuels me.
Biggie, you good? Just feeling a little hoarse. And I can't buy Sprinkles new booties until my paycheck gets deposited.
Your banking app is a one-trick pony, Bruce. But with Cash App, you can get your paycheck up to 2 days early, earn up to 4% on your savings, and you can allocate your paycheck automatically between savings and investments.
Thanks, Jay. But to be clear, lose the old banking app. Keep Sprinkles?
Cash App. No tricks, no ponies, just smart money moves.
Deep down, you've always had something special. But you have to go when no one's watching to see how special you really are.
Losing to last week's leftovers. Can't escape the doom scroll. Laundry, fighting dirty.
Bring the juice, Ooh.
Bring the juice.
Time to bring the juice.
When every day feels like Monday, Minute Maid, bring the juice.
FanDuel's Daily Tuesday makes the big bets come to life like never before. Because every Tuesday, all customers get a profit boost so you can take your winnings to new heights when you bet on the long ball. So turn any moonshot into a shot at victory. Bring moments to life every Tuesday, all season long, with a profit boost. Only on FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Tonight's WWE Raw is brought to you by Minute Maid. Great. The juice got stars in the house. Speaking of juice,
Who? Oh, some Detroit Lions guy. Never heard of you.
Representing UFC, light heavyweight star Jamal Hill is in the house, taking in the sights and sounds of Monday Night Raw.
you know who is in the house? The New Day. Not out here in support of their new running buddy, Grayson Waller. Why is that?
Because the New Day are in mourning, Michael Cole. You not watched the show for the past several months? Or Woods or Kingston, and it'll be the same again. Mourning the loss of the tag team championship, the death of the tag team division, which I think Nick Aldis may disagree with, having announced the biggest TLC match in WWE history.
Right on Summerslam this weekend. Meanwhile, Grayson Waller was right to start this matchup. Cannot take Grayson Waller lightly. He feels like he's got to do
Shove him off like a frickin' gnat.
lost his theory, he was out with an injury.
We all have our own opinions on that. But let's not argue about the fact that Grayson Waller might be the best physical movement of his career. He's not adding a few pounds of muscle.
Oh, there's that only flatline by him. Excellent forehead. So, Waller has been in the ring with changes before. They had a one-on-one match a couple of months ago. You think he would have learned well to not run time.
Listen, maybe Grayson Waller was a stick to his guns. It's worked for him throughout a lot of his career. Not all of it, but that seems to be the exception.
Power slam on Waller.
And sometimes there's a superstar who's just so strong, it doesn't matter what your game plan is. It's thrown off immediately. It's like Mike Tyson said, everyone's got a plan until you get punched in the mouth or get a double smile, courtesy of the Celtic Warrior Predator, if you will.
Rip his face off, Sheamus.
Right
genre, classic. And Sheamus just having fun. Oh, wow. Nothing to laugh about. I think this took Sheamus on, and I'm not sure Waller really wanted to do that. Listen, you can't take Waller away. He's a tag team champion. But all the tools we're talking about potential Waller has on. Here comes Waller. Waller's ready to wall. No. Oh, good time across the eyes of the Celtic Warrior. Great Waller. Rolling senton.
Are you not entertained? Are you the freaking gladiator there, Sheamus?
Sheamus with a knee. Took a little too much time getting into the ring and racing Waller. Took advantage now.
Oof. Don't zoom in on Sheamus's rear end. Come on now. Oh. Nah, it wasn't a DDT. Landed on his shoulder. Oh! Oh, he knocked that freaking jaw loose. Oh, here we go. Beats of the ballad. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who's going to come interfere? Is Rusev going to come out here and get involved? Yep, knew it. And here comes the shillelagh. Oh, right to the kidney. Oh, right to the kidneys. What? Is it just me or Rusev? The back of his shirt looks like the Hot Now light from Krispy Kreme. I swear it looks like the frickin' Hot Light or Hot Now fucking donut light. Oof, look at that mark. Alright, we're going to add a match at SummerSlam, make it a rubber match.
Well, thank you so much. I'm here with Naomi. Naomi, it wasn't that long ago. You shocked the entire world at Evolution by cashing in your Money in the Bank briefcase. But this weekend at Summerslam, your first title defense is a big one. You'll compete in a triple threat against two of the biggest superstars on our roster in Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. How do you feel about this match, knowing that this time they'll be prepared for you?
Why don't you ask me some mess like that? I'll show you.
I like this version of Naomi. I really do. I like this one.
Genius of the sky, but I can fly high too, baby. And those two, just like the rest of them heifers, are fake and phony. They all pass aggressive, but not me. I'm aggressive. And you gonna see that tonight in the 8-woman tag. It's gonna be a cautionary tag.
I love the laugh too. The laugh's freaking hilarious.
Please throw at me, whether it's the past, the present, or the so-called future of this women's division. I'll take them all out. And when I walk out of Summerslam with my championship and prove all the haters wrong once again, don't be shocked, because you've all been warned to proceed with caution.
Women's World title on the line at SummerSlam, as is the Intercontinental Championship.
Lyra Valkyria.
Valkyria is here live. She faces Becky Lynch at SummerSlam. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, go behind the scenes and outside the ring with your favorite WWE.
Damn, Michael Cole, that's a big old dimple in your tie. I like it.
A brand new documentary series debuts tomorrow, right here on Netflix. Here's your sneak peek.
Oh, Cena's a southpaw. Alright guys, so give me a minute. I'm still going to let the audio play, but give me just a few minutes. I'll be right back. I need to go help the wife with the kids for a moment.
To help lose weight and keep it off. Zepbound can help adults lose up to 48 pounds. And some lost over 58 pounds.
Zepbound works by activating two naturally occurring hormone receptors in my body.
It's changing what I believe is possible when it comes to weight loss.
Don't take if allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family have medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you feel severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills, taking Zepbound with sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which may cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems. I'm working to help break the cycle of weight loss and weight gain.
Zepbound means change.
Discover the weight loss you can be bound for.
Ask your healthcare provider about Zepbound. Explore savings options today.
Misty? You know this person?
Is your cat getting too cool? Give him Temptations treats.
fresh, never frozen original dough made from 6 simple ingredients. Get 2 meal pizzas for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizzas. Papa John's.
This November, the Padres home field is a whole new lineup. When WWE it's Petco Park.
Slow fest holding ages. Oh my goodness! The epic performance that no one will ever forget.
WWE Survivor Series San Diego. Tickets on sale now.
Monday Night Raw is in Detroit tonight. We are sold out, over 14,000 on hand for the final Raw before Summerslam. It opens the Detroit area back at WrestleMania 3, where Hulk Hogan made history in the body slam around the world when he slammed Andre the Giant in front of over 93,000 at the Pontiac Silverdome. Many of our superstars here tonight on Monday Night Raw remembering the legacy of Hulk Hogan.
There's only one Hulk Hogan. He's such a larger-than-life person, both who he was as his character and then who he is in person. It just doesn't make sense that he's not here anymore.
He was the guy when it came to pro wrestling. When they thought about pro wrestling, they thought about like Hulk Hogan. That was always like, you wrestle like Hulk Hogan? Yes. And for that reason, I think that's why the WWE is what it is today.
Who's it a friend? Who's it a mentor? Who's it an icon?
This is what Hulk Hogan's loved his whole life. He loved this. You know, it's just something that just made him tick. He loved it, and he loved the fans.
He was somebody that really transcended past professional wrestling and, you know, into pop culture.
What he's done, what he contributed to this whole lifestyle, our whole business, you know, helped us catapult into where it is today.
He's a pillar. He's an icon. He's on the Rushmore. No matter what, everyone always says Hulk Hogan because he was a staple and still is a staple, and he left a legacy.
He is the original WWE superstar. He's the model for it. Everybody else was a wrestler, which was great. It's cool to be a wrestler. It was different to be a superstar, and to be able to say that because of him as the OG, they're going to realize that our Babe Ruth isn't with us anymore.
And in remembrance of Hulk Hogan, WWE will donate all net proceeds to the Hulk Hogan Legacy Collection to his family. The collection is available now at Max and WWE Shop for a limited time.
You know what I hear? I hear Jey Uso's family says now, with Seth Rollins on the shelf for an extended period of time, we're nothing more than just a group without a leader. Which we now
You've got this. We've got this. Tonight, you're going to destroy Jey Uso. You're going to tsunami Jey Uso. And we're going to restore ultimate power and total control over all of WWE. And that starts tonight. With you.
Tonight, Jey Uso and any member of his family, I am going to leave down, out, and tsunami.
That works. I have a plan.
That's a scary thought. Rigorous plan. challenger, launching an attack on Valkyria, who was absent as Bayley needed a tag, which led to Roxanne Perez looking to capitalize, which she would in the form of a blind tag to Raquel Rodriguez. A thunderous Tejana bomb takes out Bayley, and her championship dreams went up in smoke. But now as we head to MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, the man Becky Lynch, the reigning Women's Intercontinental Champion, will defend against Lyra Valkyria, but this time there are no countouts, no disqualifications, no excuses.
What is up, Detroit? We are 5 days away from Summerslam. How we been? I'm Lyra Valkyria. These are more than just my big shoes. These are my Becky stompers. In 2 weeks, in 1 week, I will be standing here as your first ever two-time Women's Intercontinental Champion. Or it will have failed, and I will never again be able to challenge for the title as long as Becky is champion. Actually, if that happens, there's a good chance I won't be standing at all, because Becky is going to have to beat me into the ground if she wants to walk out of SummerSlam with that title. Look, I already know that Becky doesn't like to play by the rules. In fact, that's the only reason that she was able to beat me for the championship in the first place. So I thought, fine, let's try it her way. Can't break the rules if there were no rules to be broken, right? Some of you guys, you might think that I'm playing right into her hands. But the thing you need to understand is, I've seen everything that Becky Lynch has ever done. I know exactly what she's capable of in this type of matchup. But she doesn't know what I'm capable of. In fact, I'm not even sure if I know what I'm capable of. All I know is I'm prepared to go to a place that I have never gone before.
She's going to have to, because the match said, and remember, Corey, there's no disqualification, no count out. If Lyra doesn't win, she doesn't get a shot. The Intercontinental Championship ever again, as long as Becky's the champ. Incredibly high stakes for both Valkyria and Lynch, and Lyra's got her feet planted like she's ready to fight. Wait a minute! Hold on, it off! Valkyria was a step ahead! Becky Lynch came out from out of nowhere on the kendo stick. Lyra Valkyria was ready for Becky, and now unloading on Lynch with the kendo stick, which would be legal on SummerSlam Sunday.
Lyra swinging that over like O'Neal Cruz at the expense of the Intercontinental Champion. Lynch trying to get the hell out of Dodge.
And Becky intercepting Lyra now. It's Becky's turn. But Lyra not going to allow it to happen. Was going to go for Nightwing, and Becky retreats. Got sat down today with Becky Lynch for an interview that will air on the Countdown show this coming SummerSlam Sunday. I asked Becky, what are you scared of? Are you scared of losing your championship to Lyra Valkyria? Becky also the one that said, I'm not scared of anything. I'm a Christian.
Becky Lynch, Lyra Valkyria on a collision course for SummerSlam. And I too sat down with somebody who's on a collision course of his own come SummerSlam earlier today, that being Sami Zayn, who were one-on-one with Karrion Kross. Let's just say the interview got a little tense.
Sammy, you and Karrion Kross have been at odds for the last several months. Those issues all come to head this weekend. What are you hoping to accomplish at SummerSlam?
I'm just hoping to be done with this guy once and for all.
This guy's been thorn on my side for months. He's obsessed, and I don't fully understand what it is he wants out of me. He wants to get some sort of truth, some world truth. I don't know, and I don't care at this point. At this point, it's impeding me. It's standing in the way of me achieving my goals, which I've been very clear about. I'm trying to become a world champion, and as long as I'm dealing with Karrion Kross, that's not going to happen. So SummerSlam, I put it into it once and for all.
Well, I'm going to ask, how many ribs maybe I insist. So I had this idea that I was coming in to just bash you across your stomach, this to the rod again. And then I was thinking, you're not going to make it SummerSlam, that doesn't work for me. Because everybody I've been dealing with here at WWE, eventually, I get them to show true colors. Except you. Which is really starting to piss me off. So here's what's going to happen. After I beat you at SummerSlam, you are going to say the words, Kross told the truth. And then I'll go away, and you go out and become a world champion. Because believe me, you are no different than anybody else. You are certainly no better than me.
You think you're so smart, huh? You think you've got me figured out? You think you've got everybody? You think you're some kind of puppet master revealing everybody's inner joke? What is it exactly that you think? What do you want, huh? I'll tell you what. You beat me at SummerSlam, I'll say whatever it is you want to say, okay? You want me to say, I'll say whatever it is you want me to say, but here's what I want you to think about that. Maybe you're wrong, about everything. Maybe you're wrong about me, you're wrong about everybody else, maybe you're wrong about yourself. And when I beat you at SummerSlam, because make no mistake, I am going to beat you at SummerSlam, and when I do, I want you to look me in the eyes. And you're going to look at me and you're going to say, you were wrong. I'll see you at SummerSlam.
outside, they come think about it. They know what they're doing.
One to train to be on the team.
It is the dawn of a new era.
New season premieres Wednesday, July 30th at 8. Watch on TV.
Take the guesswork out of your morning lights with O'Reilly Reverse Scan. It's free and provides a report to solutions verified by ASC certified master technicians. And if you don't want to do the repair yourself, we can recommend a shop for you. Okay, Tyler, let's go fix your car.
Meet Max. He's a credit. His eyes are bigger than his wallet. And his credit score pays the price. You see, Max doesn't know he should only use 30% or less of his credit card, because using his full line can lower his score. Don't be like Max out. Instead, learn how to avoid the records at creditrecords.com. Credit one bank for what's ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, this coming Saturday and Sunday, of course, an epic and historic first ever two-night Summerslam in New Jersey. And we have got an unbelievable week of podcasts lined up as we get set to whet your appetite for Summerslam. Here on Monday Night Raw tonight, we are sold out in Detroit. Let's head over to Jackie Redden.
Cole, thank you so much. I'm here with Bailey. Bailey, I appreciate the time. Listen, last week, unfortunately, you came up short in that women's tag team match. And as of right now, you're not slated to appear at SummerSlam this weekend. So I was just curious, where your head's at. What's next for Bailey? Do you know?
Lost my opportunity at the IC title. Lost my opportunity at the tag titles. I already missed WrestleMania, and now I'm missing SummerSlam. So, I for the first time in my career, I don't lost for words.
Wow. Cole, as I send it back to you, I mean, you've covered Bailey's entire career. Have you ever seen her look this lost?
Jackie, that's a great way to put it. Lost, very dejected. Bailey, she hasn't won matches in many months of frustration, obviously, showing here tonight. We are sold out in Detroit, 14,703 on hand. This is Monday Night Raw live on Netflix and presented by We are set now for a women's tag team action. There's one team, Royal San Naomi, Chelsea Green, and her secret purpose. Jam-packed Patriots.
The goddess of the sky.
Champion, of course, lost the title in Evolution when Naomi cashed in Money in the Bank.
Stephanie Vaquer.
Fernando Chile, Stephanie
The next #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. She will face the winner of Io, Rhea, and Naomi at SummerSlam at Clash in Paris, the final day of August. For the Women's World title.
But you can't. Nikki Bella, Scottsdale's own. She gotta come back and make some money because she gotta pay her ex-husband spousal.
8 years in WWE.
Rhea Bloody Ripley. Eat, sleep, breathe. The devil's in my dreams. I eat, sleep, breathe. Ah. Down, 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 down. Look at down, down, look at down, down. Down.
Look at that team.
Each out, the blow devils in May. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, now available. Where? By Aaron Andrews. WWE teamed up with a training product.
Man, that's because they got rid of Travis Scott's ass with his freaking line. Rhea Bloody Ripley.
Everyone in this matchup wants what Naomi has, that being the Women's World Championship. Curious to see how this one plays out ahead of SummerSlam.
Stephanie's the only one not playing to the crowd, really. Wow.
8-woman tag team matchup here tonight. The stars are out on Monday Night Raw. Speaking of SummerSlam, I want to remind everyone special start time on both Saturday and Sunday. SummerSlam gets underway at 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock on the West Coast. That will be preceded by a very special 3-hour countdown show. It gets underway at high noon on the West Coast, 3 o'clock on the East Coast, both Saturday and Sunday. The Women's World Champion, Naomi, is going to start things off against a woman she could possibly face. The end of August, the Clash in Paris, Stephanie Montero, or perhaps not.
That was what we were going to see, but it seems as though Mommy wants to give her some of the Women's World Champion. Naomi went right after.
Naomi with a big boot, Naomi able to slip out of harm's way. Just Rhea Ripley and Io Sky were the midst of a classic.
So maybe I missed it. Is this just a regular 8-woman tag, meaning you can be disqualified and only one pinfall? Ooh. Wasn't a very good move on Naomi's part, but looks like one of Naomi's shoes lit up, but the other one's not. Nope, here goes Chelsea Green. Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona. Oh, Nikki wants. Oh, here we go. Get her, Bella.
Chelsea Green is trying to retreat. Not expecting that fire out of Nikki Bella here tonight. secret nervous. And I don't think Nikki Bella realizes that alcohol is legal. And after Chelsea made her pay, here's the forearm by Nikki.
Oh!
That's where chemistry played a part. Even with
All right, time to give Alba Fire her receipt, Nikki. Oh!
This is a calculated, coordinated production. A lot can go wrong.
We can get bloody, we can get messy.
I want to make sure it makes a noise.
Oof.
How the story unfolded before your eyes.
That starts tomorrow.
Is your cat getting too cool? Give him temptations treats.
Laundry, fighting dirty. When every day feels like Monday, Minute Maid, bring me the juice. I want to know what happened in her classroom.
It's right on your mid-roll. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you the convenience offer of bringing wireless for $50 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made these $15 bills. You know, it's green, and it saves you money, maybe my face is on it. At the back of my head as well. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my good idea of the commercial here. Now I have a lot of counterfeit money to burn.
Money is always costing money. But when you get the Cash App card and direct deposit at least $300 each month, you're good. Hey, Mr. Coffee, we can wait that ain't empty. And when distractions happen, and all of a sudden, you've overdrafted, we can give you free overdraft coverage too. And even when your goals feel a million miles away, your savings are still working for you, 4% interest. So you're good.
WWE Summerslam.
It's the final Monday Night Raw before SummerSlam. We're sold out 14,703 in Detroit tonight. 8-woman tag team matchup underway. Corey, Naomi's team has been dominating Nikki Bella. Fantastic teamwork from Naomi's side of the ring. The last several minutes spending regular time focusing on Nikki Bella and her injured neck. And they can try to grab herself to make some sort of tag. Tremendous amount of punishment on the hands of Naomi here. World champ, big smile on her face, cocky, confident, brash. Defense of the title Sunday at SummerSlam against Rhea Ripley in the triple threat. Nikki Bella remix for the champ. Naomi, oh my goodness, that slide into a slap. That was just embarrassing and humiliating. You just said moments ago, Naomi's become brash. Much more rash do you get from blatant disrespect of the Hall of Famer? And if he comes by a rally, he needs to turn the tide, needs to make a tag in desperate fashion. Io Sky eager to join, as is Ripley, as is Vaquer. Incredible moment in this matchup. Naomi trying to make it to her corner. Nikki Bella trying to drag herself. Pac-Man out of fire. Pac-Man. Here comes Io Sky, the former women's world champion. And Io Sky unloading. Rhea Ripley cheering Io on despite the fact they were opponents Sunday. Standing switch by fire. Over now. Let's stop right at the midsection. Former women's world champion Io Sky beginning to roll, countered by fire. Sky put on the brakes. Naomi just wildly Io made her pay. Fire from behind. Blasting Io. Tag. Here comes Reed.
All right, this is done. We're done playing around. Let's kick butt now.
Strategy! Trying to cut the ring in half, trying to keep your opponent far, far away from their team. Here's a little chant they open. Good tags we're seeing right now as well. Big forearm Io Sky. Tag again. Always trying to keep the freshest woman in the ring at all times. Rhea chant breaking out here. Uh-oh. Overconfident Io made her pay. Trying to fight back, Naomi will be able to avoid that. Now looking to shoulder to this section. Naomi now legal for her team apparently. Oh, and Io Sky take it out. Big stomp by the champion. Just totally stained the champ. Oh, big leg drop.
Come on, Io. Get somebody fresh in there. Oh.
Big kick from Green, drops La Primera. Things starting to get out of control here. I'm surprised it took this long, Cole. And Monty's down in the ring. Piper trying to back Chelsea. Oh, he says, I'll go after her. Big kick from the champion. Oh, goodness. What a side slam. Now Reed's outside the ring. Oh, here.
Oof. Oof. On it, too. All right, somebody needs to kick Dewdrop or whatever the hell her name is now. Maybe somebody needs to kick her so she can spit out her gum and make it look like she lost a tooth. Oh yeah, come on. Devil's Kiss coming up or what? Oh, she's got 4 posts of death. Now here comes Naomi's gonna get up. Oof, Dragon screw twisting that knee around. Alright, is it gonna be Chelsea's gonna get the Dragon's Kiss? Oh yeah. Chelsea's gonna get the Dragon's Kiss. Or Devil's Kiss. Oh, yeah. 2, 3, Devil's Kiss. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, two. Get her, Nikki. No, now Naomi's gonna take her ball and go home. Time to go home. Oh, he was like, I don't think so. Nice. Oh, Rhea. Here comes Rhea. Rhea Bloody Ripley. Hello, bitch. Riptide. Oh.
Triple threat on Summerslam Sunday. Naomi defending against Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. What a match that's going to be. Think back to Evolution. Io Sky, Rhea Ripley putting on an instant classic before Naomi spoiled it for the WWE Universe. That one may steal the entire weekend. That is something. Well, Grande Americano, right? He's not making many friends. He's upset at America Day. He's upset at the LWO. Let's say what happened last week in this big triple threat matchup to determine the number one contenders for World Tag Titles.
Yeah, but I think the El Grande Americano thing is backfiring since they've gotten Ludwig.
Hey, gang, chill up, come on, get up. It's not the end of the world. It's just one night, alright? Think about it like this.
It's a lot of gold around the Judgment Day.
What did everyone say when we got rid of Rhea? They said that was it for the Judgment Day. What did everyone say when we got rid of Damien? They said that was it for the Judgment Day. All these factions that come and go, but the only one that's still here is the Judgment Day. Alright? So chin up, look at us. We got all this gold. Judgment Day stronger than ever. He's not even here. Right. On top of that, LBR will get smashed up right now. Let's go. Get any assistance? Come here. You stay back here and chill. I know. There's some video games.
right? Maybe.
You know who else likes to play 2K25? Liv.
Let's call him. That's great. That's good. FaceTime? There's got our feedback.
Busy man. He's going to defend the Intercontinental title against AJ Styles. Meanwhile, we got a matchup for the World Tag Team titles. LWO looking for gold for the first time for these two men.
No way. No way. They don't win. There's no way. They do. That'd be stupid to put the belt on them like just a couple weeks ago. That would be dumb. I mean, Vince is gone, so the changing of titles every week is dead. Like, that doesn't really happen. Although I will say the fact that they didn't let Uso be a champion longer kind of irked me. But I mean, it makes sense because they wanted to set up they wanted Gunther and Seth Rollins or CM Punk. Although I think that originally planned was Punk was going to win, Rollins was going to cash in and cost him the title, which I'm not convinced that Rollins is actually as injured as he says he is, but you know, it might be very funny if Rollins shows up this weekend and cashes in Money in the Bank, and because nobody's expecting it. So, I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be a very exciting situation. That's if Rollins does it. So, then again, I mean, maybe they just don't have Punk win. Maybe Gunther wins, and although I think Phil Brooks would be getting a little bit tired of, you know, always being a bridesmaid, never being a bride. I mean, obviously he's been champ before, but I'm thinking more along since he's been back. He's been plagued with injuries because he, you know, tore his shoulder whenever he was in the Royal Rumble the first year. You know, and then didn't. It is what it is, but you know, I think that I really was hoping that, you know, I was really wanting CM Punk to take the title off of Cena. That's what I was really hoping for, but Punk's on Raw, so that means if he's going to win a title, he's going to win the world title on Raw. So, you know, that just, I don't know. That makes the most sense, I guess. But my predictions for Saturday. I mean, I'll kind of go over that. We're starting back up here, but I'll go over that later on, what I think is going to happen on Saturday, kind of get my predictions out there, and then we'll see how accurate I am with my predictions. So,
SummerslamPhotos.com.
Look, we're friends right now, we just team together and all that, but at SummerSlam this weekend, I am going to finally have your number.
Rhea, you never beat me, and you never will.
I can't take Io seriously because she's always smiling.
And tonight's WWE WWE Raw is brought to you by Minute Maid. Bring the juice. Let's set up for a ring announcer, the great Alicia Taylor.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the World Tag Team Championship! Introducing first.
This isn't the main event, is it? Damn, Raw's getting shorter and shorter since it's been on Netflix. Because even with commercials, I mean, it's just now been on for, it's less than 2 hours. It's been an hour and 48 minutes. I mean, is Gunther and CM Punk, is that spot already gone? Like,
385 pounds. They are the World Tag Team Champions. Ben Balor versus JD McDonough. The Judgment Day.
I'm just going to go ahead and say this. The stupidest thing that I think they ever did with any of the title belts was putting Velcro on them. Takes away from it. Like, I don't like the Velcro. I think it makes them cheap.
We were talking a few moments ago about Del Toro and Wild, how they have both really paid their dues, done everything that they could do to achieve success in WWE. I've known Joaquin Wild since he broke into the business. I remember seeing his first day of training. He has since traveled the world, honed his craft, overcome a career and life-threatening injury back in 2017, and here he is with the opportunity of a lifetime. Cruz Del Toro, much the same. Traveled the world, had a great deal of success in Mexico in the world of Lucha Libre before arriving in WWE. But both Wild and Del Toro feel that they need to earn even more respect to be taken seriously.
I see Real American Beer still got their ads in the ring. R.I.P. Hulk.
Right in the face. Yeah, that basement drop kick that Big Balor made famous now. JD McDonough went like his elbow to the back of the neck. JD McDonough's moving so crisp, done with such precision. All of his strikes, all of his high impact maneuvers.
Drop toe hold. Oh, he missed. Ooh. Shin to the nose. What was that? Why? 3 seconds in the ring and then you tag out again? What the hell? Oh. Not really, Michael Cole. Not really.
To the rest of the division, to all of WWE, to establish yourself as the bar of tag team wrestling. As we mentioned earlier, the incredibly high-stakes, biggest DLC match ever going down at Summerslam. The Balor and McDonough want the world to be talking about them as the best tag team in the business. Now JD McDonough, I believe, underrated.
Snapmare. Ooh, that's a half a coup de grace. Oh, look, now they're doing the 3 second tag in, tag out. Oh, hopefully.
McDonough from behind sent Crash to the outside. Keep your eyes on the skies, Cole. Joaquin Wild wants to fly.
Took out both of them. Good job, Joaquin. But you guys aren't going to win the belts. I mean, it's a good match, but it's time for the This Is Awesome chance to start for the crowd. I've never watched the Wednesday series, but I mean, she looks like what I would think Wednesday Addams looks like, but so, all right, so let's talk about Saturday. My predictions for Saturday. Let's look up what the actual, or Saturday and Sunday, sorry, because it's the first time in history. It's 2 nights SummerSlam. Let's see, so the card consists of Punk versus Gunther. I think that... Oh, no, because the main event tonight is Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed. I know we haven't had the main event yet. I don't know why they were doing Alicia Taylor's announcements already, but... all right, so we got SummerSlam. We got Raquel and Roxanne for the Judgment Day going up against Alexa and Charlotte. I really, really like Alexa Bliss. I like the fact that she continues to Sister Abigail, even though she's not part of the Wyatt Six. I really like the fact that she continues to bring her doll out, giving tribute to Bray. I really like that. Bray was definitely I'm probably one of the biggest Bray fans out there. Bray didn't really do a lot of things that I didn't really like. So, I mean, even whenever he was a heel as The Fiend, or when he was a face, you know. So I really, it was very tragic of what happened to Bray Wyatt, and that really, it's always going to be, I think, one of the biggest losses that the industry ever had at such a young age. But with that said, I really want Alexa, and Charlotte. Not a huge Charlotte fan, but I am an Alexa Bliss fan, so I really do want Alexa Bliss to win the tag team titles. If that means she has to win it with Charlotte, then okay, she wins it with Charlotte. Then we got Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. I mean, 3 of those guys are actually wrestlers, and then Jelly Roll, obviously, I mean, he's a lifelong wrestling fan. Ooh! McDonough hit Finn, knocked Finn off the rope. I like Jelly Roll. I do. I like Jelly Roll. Randy Orton's my guy. I don't see them winning. I think that I don't know. I just think Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul are gonna win. But you know, that's normally the celebs actually end up getting the dub whenever it comes to these type of things. So, but yeah, I do think that I do think McIntyre and Logan Paul. Wow. I think McDonough's dead. 1, 2. Oh, how? Wow. Who is he? Shane McMahon doing the coast to coast without a trash can, just because he could actually reach him and didn't need a trash can to make it look better. Sorry, Shane-O. But yeah, no. So I think McIntyre and Logan Paul, unfortunately, are going to win that match. I really hope Jelly Roll and Randy do win. My buddy who owns No Tilt Poker Tables, he actually did a blackjack table for Jelly Roll, so that was really cool. And I mean, he met him, got an autograph, got his record autographed by him, but he said he's a really cool dude, real chill, like down to earth. So I mean, I hope Jelly Roll and Randy wins, but I don't think they will. Ooh. Roman and Jay versus Bronson and Braun. I think with the momentum that the faction with Seth Rollins had going on, I think that'll continue to roll. I think that somebody might come out and help Bronson and Braun to win. Whenever they have their fourth member, I think that might be part of what leads up to the setup for if we have Survivor Series. Why is El Grande Americano out here? Oh, Dragon Lee's out there to take care of that. Yeah, I think Reigns and Jay are somebody's gonna come out and help Bronson and Braun Breaker win. I think that, and then I think that maybe I think it'll set it up for if we have a Survivor Series with main roster this year, with Survivor Series match. I think it'll again be another bloodline like they've been in it the last couple of years. Maybe with the Samoan Werewolf joining up with Jay and Roman. Who is that? Coup de grace. I told you LWO wasn't going to win that one. Yeah, so I think that'd be a set it up for Survivor Series. Cargill versus Stratton. Unfortunately, as much as I enjoy Tippy Time, I think they're going to put the belt on Jade. And I think the reason for that, and this will actually lead to why I think what's going to happen at the other pay-per-view is going to be the challenge. I think what it'll be is I think Jade wins the women's championship and takes it off Tiffy, and then that leads me into, I believe Naomi will end up retaining the belt at for the women's world heavyweight, or the women's world title, whatever the hell they call it over there. But I think that'll be the case. I think that it'll set up Jade versus Naomi probably for Crown Jewel, for the Crown Jewel Championship, where they go champion versus champion. I think that may very well be the case. Sami Zayn, I think, is going to lose to Karrion Kross. And I think that's going to be the start. I think that's going to be the start of Sami going bad again. I mean, I do. Gunther's an idiot. But I think Sami Zayn loses to Karrion Kross. Although they haven't really used Karrion, and they got rid of his little brood that he had going on with, everybody except Scarlett's left. But everybody else is gone. Everybody else got cut. So I think Karrion's going to beat Sami. Then that leaves Gunther versus Punk. Again, I still think that Punk wins and Rollins comes out and cashes in and takes the belt from Punk and sets it up to be like it. And you know, again, Rollins said that Punk will never be champ, so maybe he comes out and costs Punk the belt. Maybe not so much. You know, winning it off of Punk, but maybe he costs Punk the championship. I mean, eventually Punk's going to get the belt, and it's going to set up a Rollins versus Punk match, I think, for the belt before Punk decides to retire. You know, so with that said, that's my predictions for Saturday night. My predictions for Sunday. So Sunday we've got... let's see. I already said I think Naomi's going to win. I think that, you know, Naomi wins against Rhea and EO. I really don't like that idea. I really want to see Rhea win, and especially with going, you know, we got Clash in Paris, and then Crown Jewel's actually, I think, in Perth this year, so it might end up actually being Rhea that's, you know, has the belt on her whenever they go to Perth, because that's, you know, Rhea's hometown, or maybe she'll be fighting for the championship there. I don't know, but usually for Crown Jewel, they'll have the two champs go against each other. So, so that's where it leaves me. I think that Naomi wins and retains, and then I think that sets up Jade and Naomi, because obviously we know that that's still coming, right? Like they still haven't handled their issues yet. Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. This one I'm torn on. I really like Becky Lynch. I've always been a Becky Lynch fan. I don't like heel Becky, but at the same time, it makes sense because Rollins is a heel, and you know they both like to wear each other's clothes apparently, because there's no way in hell I think that Rollins actually owns all those damn clothes. Looks like he steals them from his wife's closet. But I do think that maybe I think Becky only was a flash in the pan. I think it's going to go back on Lyra. I do think Lyra's going to win. I don't know how, and it's somehow I think that the fact that it's no holds barred, no count out, no nothing. Oh, pre-order. Sorry, I gotta see how to pre-order that. Oh, sold out of pre-orders? Really? So if you're watching this, they just advertised the pre-sale for the Hulk Hogan WWE Superstars, the LJN Superstars, and it's already sold out for pre-orders. Pre-orders are already sold out. Pre-orders also sold out for Dusty Rhodes. So and John Cena. All three are already sold out. The only one you can still pre-order is Logan Paul. Like, who the wants that? All right, so back to what I was talking about. So Becky, I think Becky loses the belt. I think it goes back on Lyra, because I think they're going to set up Lyra versus Bayley again for the belt. Which again, I hope that ends up going on Bayley. I really want Bayley to have the belt. Solo and Jacob, it's going to be a hell of a match. It's going to be I mean, Jacob, the way that Jacob Fatu can move for such a big guy, I'm in awe. And I'm glad that they didn't keep him a heel very long because he deserved to be a face. And he would definitely has that following. So, all right, let's hear what Gunther's got to say. No victory for you is clean, Gunther.
Because I went toe-to-toe on the microphone with the supposedly best talker in the business, supposedly best in the world.
He is the best in the world. And put some respect on his name.
Yes, you figured it out against CM Punk.
Gunther, you look like a 50-year-old man. What are you, like 38? Look old, bruh.
Into the eye and told him what's going to happen at Summerslam. And I left the voice of the voiceless speechless.
You tapped out. 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 You tapped out.
I might have my place. I'm not running out of things to say about CM Punk. Don't you worry. Last week I made CM Punk understand.
That's okay, because CM Punk's going to shut you up. But like I said, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but...
And most importantly, I made CM Punk shut the hell up.
I don't think so. Look in my eyes. What do you see? What do you see? The cult of personality. I know your anger. I know your dreams. I gave everything you wanna be. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. Mussolini and Kennedy. Yeah, it's championship time. That's right. It's championship time. Knock him out. Come on. Hit him, Punk. Just knock him on his ass. No lines. Nobel Prize. Oh, I see he's got his bracelet back on. That was a stupid storyline that they did with Drew, but CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk.
Speechless?
I don't think CM Punk's ever been speechless.
No. More dumbfounded, but not because of anything you did or said, because of the moment and the gravity of the situation. It dawned on me, standing across the ring from somebody such as great as you, belt around your waist. It dawned on me that I don't want to be World Heavyweight Champion.
What? What? Oh, you need. Okay. Okay. All right. All right now, Bill. You're throwing me for a loop there, bud.
I need to be World Heavyweight Champion like I need air in my lungs. I need to be World Heavyweight Champion like I need my heart to pump blood through my veins.
You need to be WWE Champion like you need AJ Lee.
To be World
Bring back AJ Lee.
Detroit Red Wings need a 12th Stanley Cup.
Sorry, man. That I do have to say. My VGK. My VGK.
Like a Midwest dad needs a cold, frosty old style on a hot summer day while he's mowing the lawn. And no, I don't drink, and I don't smoke, and I don't do drugs, but I understand addiction because this place, wrestling is my addiction. I need to be World Heavyweight Champion so I can raise that strap above my head as a thank you to the millions of people who have chanted my name for over 10 years.
Yep. CM Punk. CM Punk. CM Punk. CM Punk.
You might think that's some sort of constellation prize. It might not mean anything to you, but it means the world to me, and it means something to them. I need to be World Heavyweight Champion, and you. For as great as you are, for all the great things you've accomplished, you dare come out here and say that I don't deserve to call myself.
It's not alcohol. It's tea. You are the best in the world.
You are correct. I don't deserve to call myself the best in the world.
I earned it.
The right to call myself the best in the world. And I earned the right to call myself the best in the world and be arrogant about it. But you are out here as World Heavyweight Champion, being as arrogant as me, but you can't back it up. I have left a trail of bodies of Hall of Famers, legends, and superstars that you've only dreamed to be in the ring with. And when you compare your career, as great as it's been so far, with my career, this isn't apples to apples. You know what, Punk? I have enough of that. Shout down.
Now who's leaving? Who's speechless, Gunther?
I wasn't finished.
Get him, Punk.
And you're going to find out a hard lesson at the Summerslam on Saturday. You are not on my level. For as great as you are, Saturday night, I'm leaving World Heavyweight Champion. But hey, at least you'll be able to share a ring and finally feel what it's like to be in the ring with the one.
The only best in the world. And Punk. Now who's speechless, Gunther? I'm the cult of personality. Alright, so here we go.
It all starts off Summerslam weekend on Friday with the kickoff show, 5 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock the West Coast. SmackDown, of course, will follow that. Then we end the weekend. Special start time with a 3-hour countdown show, 3 o'clock East Coast, 12 noon Pacific.
Holy crap, 3-hour countdown show.
6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. I want to thank the superstars that will be joining us to sing God Bless America at SummerSlam on Saturday. Country artist Raylan will be performing, and Sunday, country Tiger Lily Gold. God bless America. Let's take you through SummerSlam Saturday, where the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. CM Punk versus the Ring General Gunther. And the WWE Women's Tag Team titles will be up for grabs as Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, who are not friends but partners, will challenge Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez.
I just hope Alexa's nose is okay after last week.
Karrion Kross go one-on-one SummerSlam Saturday. How about this one? Mr. SummerSlam to many, the fight for Randy Orton joins forces with recording megastar Jelly Roll.
to battle Drew McIntyre and the Maverick, Logan Paul.
WWE Women's Championship on the line. Tiffany Stratton defends against the Queen of the Ring, Jade Cargill, at SummerSlam.
It's about family, it's about control, it's about dominance. And the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, joins forces with main event Jey Uso to battle the duo Braun Breaker.
All right.
Bronson Reed. And again, SummerSlam Sunday, special start time as well, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. And it's the triple threat match for the Women's World Championship, Naomi, Rhea, and Io.
I don't even know if a steel cage will be able to contain this one, but the United States Championship is on the line as Solo
Breath death.
defense against the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
For the Women's Intercontinental Championship, there are no countouts, no disqualifications. If Lyra Valkyria cannot beat Becky Lynch, she'll never get a shot at the championship.
I'm still trying to figure this out. Like, what is Valkyria looking at? Like, all right, so yeah, I know I left off Dom and AJ. AJ Styles wins that match. That's just my thing. Oh yeah, that's right. TLC, the biggest TLC ever. 1, 2, 3, 6 teams. I really want Wyatt Six to win that one. And somebody needs to knock John Cena out. I mean, Cena is a great champion. He's earned it. I'm sorry, he's not the GOAT. I will always say that. He's one of them. He's one of them. But he's not the ultimate greatest of all time. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. That's just my kind of view on that. Sorry, not sorry. But oh, here we go, Jelly with Kathy.
We're using that. We are using that. You think he's jealous? Why do you think he hates you?
I don't think it's jealous. I just think, imagine being like a tall, handsome guy that was athletic your whole life, and then just some fat guy comes in and everybody's like, we love this guy.
Roman's debut at SummerSlam. Meanwhile, it is time for our main event tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. All right, so while we wait for Jay to come out, so I think Dom loses. I think AJ Styles wins the Intercontinental belt. I think AJ's nearing nearing his retirement. Excuse me. I think I want Dom to lose. I want AJ to win. And so then that other match was added, the 16 tag team title match. I think I already talked about that. I think that it's going to be I want the Wyatt Six to win. I think that's going to be a crapshoot, though. I really don't know what's going to happen with that one, but I really want the Wyatt Six to win. I like the Wyatt Six. I think that they haven't really been used enough, and haven't been used properly. And that's it's. Sorry, Bo Dallas just doesn't have the charisma that his brother had. I'm sorry that he, Wyndham Rotunda, a.k.a. Husky Harris, a.k.a. Bray Wyatt, just had that charisma, and he had that, that the it factor, and unfortunately, no one can live up to Bray. I just, but again, I know that they're trying their hardest to do it, which is good. I'm glad that they're trying their hardest to do it, but I just don't know. I don't feel it. I like them. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I like them, and I like the fact that they brought back Eric Rowan. You know, I don't know. I mean, I think that they should have, you know, instead of Nikki Cross, I think they should have used Alexa. I really do. I think that they should. I mean, again, I mean, they could keep Nikki Cross in there and bring in Alexa too. Maybe then those two could be tag team women's champs. I don't know, but like I said, I really want the Wyatt Six to win, but at the same time, that's a very competitive division on SmackDown. So the fact that, you know, you're gonna have you got the Motor City Machine Guns, you've got DIY, you've got the Street Profits, you've got the Wyatt Six, you've got Primo? No, what's Fraxium? You got Fraxium, and then I know I'm forgetting one of the teams, but anyways, the division is hot. The division's real hot, so it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to figure out who to put the belt on. I like what they've been doing with all of that. So that leaves John Cena versus Cody. Well, here's my thing. All right, and this is my thought process on all this. My thought process on the whole John Cena CM Punk thing is, John Cena and Cody Rhodes thing is, Cena's only got so many days left, right? I know we're already we're in August, right? But I think Cena has used 2/3, if not 3/4 of his dates now, especially because he's going to be there on Friday, so that's another appearance. Not to mention then the championship match on Sunday, so that's another one. I think he's down to maybe 8 or so appearances left. Counting those. So then if we're talking 6, he's got 6 appearances over the next 4 months. What's he going to do? And obviously he's going to be in Perth. They've already advertised him for being in Perth. I don't know if he's going to be at Clash in Paris. But the stupidest thing they could do is actually keep the belt on Cena until December. And then, because they're not going to let him leave with that belt. Like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way, unless they plan on coming out with a different belt. But I think with what Cena did last week or the week before on SmackDown, whatever it was, where he kind of was getting away from that heel character, I think, may very well, maybe he does. Maybe Cody goes dark in order to beat him and win the belt back. I don't know. I want Cody to win. Cena, again, like I said, he is one of the GOATs. He's not the ultimate GOAT. Just like in every sport. LeBron James is a good basketball player. I won't call him a GOAT. Michael Jordan is a GOAT. I don't even know if Michael Jordan... I think Michael Jordan probably is the greatest of all time. However, I do also think that, it's not a far off with second, and you could have 10 different people being up there with the GOATs. You could have Kareem, you could have Kobe, you could have, Scottie Pippen. There's so many people that you could put that I think are better than LeBron James. That's just my opinion. Michael Jordan is the GOAT because he stayed with one team to win all his championships. Yes, he left and went to baseball and came back or whatever, but he stayed with one team to win all his championships. Braun, on the other hand, changed teams like some people change underwear. So, he would leave a team and go elsewhere and try and recapture the magic. Which leads me into Mr. Brady. Tom Brady, unfortunately, as much as it pains me to say it, he is one of the GOATs. I also think that Aaron Rodgers, prime Aaron Rodgers, GOAT. But I would not say either one of them are the greatest football players of all time. I think if you really are going to have to, you've got too many people that could be it. You've got Joe Montana. You've got, Tom Landry. You've got, Troy Aikman. You've got Eli Manning. You've got Peyton Manning. There's just way too many, too many quarterbacks that could be up there challenging that to really have that kind of GOAT argument. I don't know if I can necessarily say which quarterback would be the greatest of all time. I think it's kind of a tie. But, with that said, and I'm sorry, and as I said, I'm a VGK fan. I have been a VGK fan since VGK basically became a hockey team, and that's my best friend's fault because he got me into it whenever they were the first season, whenever they were in the playoffs, and they ended up making it to the Stanley Cup Finals. They didn't win, but Hulk Hogan, Real American Beer, sad. That was sad. But yeah, they got to the Stanley Cup playoffs their first year, got to the finals their first year, almost won it. So I've been a VGK fan as long as I've been a hockey fan. That's just, I didn't get into hockey until, then. So I'm not a bandwagon fan. But with that said, there is only one GOAT of hockey. One. And I don't care how many records of his have been beaten. There is one GOAT of hockey. And anybody that disagrees can just get bent. But that is Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky is the greatest hockey player of all time. I don't care about... I don't care about Ovi, beating the records. I think that they gave it to him. I think that they basically were dead set on Ovi winning as many of breaking as many of Gretzky's records as possible, and I think that they gave him kind of they just kind of let him have it. But I'm sorry, Gretzky, to me, Gretzky will always be the greatest of all time. There are other hockey players that I think are really amazing. Ovi's one of them. I'm not going to discount it. But there's ones that people think are the greatest. I won't say what I call him, but McDavid. Sorry, man, you never had a belt, or you never had a cup. So what can I say? But with that said, I think that there are several really, really good, but there is only one GOAT, and that is Gretzky. Period. Oh, shocker. Come on. Come on, we know Roman's there. We know the OTC. Yeah. Yeah, we knew the OTC was there. They advertised him being there. Heyman shouting on his phone to Seth. Oh, Reigns is struggling to pick him up. Oh, shoulder first. Super kick. Superman punch. But he just dropped his feet. Didn't even knock him down. Of course he did. Breakneck speed. I can't figure out Braun Breaker. Is he trying to be his dad, or is he trying to be his uncle, or is he trying to be a combination of the two? I'm ready for Braun's cousin. Braun's cousin's signed a deal with WWE too, so that's Scott's son. So I wonder if he's going to be. Maybe he's going to be the fourth man for Seth Rollins. I don't know. Time for the executive producer, Paul Levesque. I think it's funny they still put the crash pads underneath the table. Oof. Uh-oh. Fireman's carry. Oh, tsunami to Reigns. This dude's gonna end up dead from a fucking heart attack. That's what's gonna happen, because You just called them all fat asses, and you're saying that they're dogs and they're barking for you. I don't think they heard you call them fat asses. But maybe if you said that on a microphone, you might find out exactly who's a fat ass. But damn, he sounds so much like his uncle Scott.
Ultimate power, total control. Like a breaker, breakneck speed, spear, rolling shade, spear to the barricade by Blood Breaker.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Hey, taking his shoes? That was dumb. That was dumb, Triple H. That was dumb. That was stupid. Why you have him take his shoes off? All right, so that wraps up Monday Night Raw for this week, going into SummerSlam. Yeah, it's a pretty good show overall. It definitely set up some things. I think this was a better thing than, it told more of the storyline for SummerSlam, setting up SummerSlam, than it really did paying homage to Hulk, which, I mean, again, I get it. I think WWE learned their lesson with Benoit, though, about not just canceling their storyline and paying homage. I think now if it was a situation that, obviously if it was an actual active wrestler, not just a Legends contract actor, I think that, we might be having a different story, or a different conversation. But, it's going to be interesting to see what happens on Saturday and Sunday. So, the plan is right now, I do plan on live streaming, at least the show, maybe not the pre-show and the post-show, but I do plan on live streaming the actual live event. Of course, that could change depending on what's going on with my wife and kiddos. Other than that, appreciate the people that are watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll hopefully I'll be around on Friday for SmackDown. All right, thanks everybody. Have a good night. Peace.